So welcome friends to today's modification of the 1984 Toyota 4Runner. So now when we go off-roading or in the mountains, in the jungles, we do need some auxiliary lights. Let's check out what options we have. I would like to have some circular auxiliary lights on the top. That will be really kind of going with the 80s look. However, we only have the LED horizontal lights in here. There are no circular lights. So let's just go with the thinner ones. Coming to roof rack. Let's see what options we have in this one. This is nice. So the roof racks are looking good. So this is really nice, especially if you want to set up a tent when you go camping. However, I'm thinking of going with a clean look. I think this is perfect without any roof rack. We have a lot of storage at the back, so it's okay. So there's this molding strip. It looks good in chrome. So I do appreciate some amount of chrome on any car. Shouldn't have too much chrome, but some lines here and there, they do look tasteful. We definitely want a snorkel. It completes the off-road look, and it also serves the purpose. Mud flaps, definitely, because without mud flaps it won't be practical. We'll be just spoiling our paint. And it does look good. It has 4-wheel drive written. Does look good. So currently we have the fender flares with chrome lining. They are looking nice, but let's see if we can get something which gives it a bit more wider stance, like this. So this is actually giving it a wider stance, and I think there is also a spacer which is making the wheels a bit more wide. So I love this stance. Let's see some more options in this. I still prefer this one. It is very nice. It also comes with spacers to give a more wide stance. And I'll apply this to the rear wheels as well. So we also install the similar fender flare to the rear to match the front. And look at the stance now. Wow. So we don't want a monster truck, but we do want to make it look slightly lifted. We want a slightly wider stance. Now coming to the side step. I like this one. It has a texture on top so that no one slips while getting in or out, especially if you have mud on your shoes. And also looking nice from the side. What are the options? Side skirts. I don't think we need a side skirt. We have a side step, which serves the purpose as well as it gives a nice look. Okay, so moving on to the rear bumper diffuser. This is not going well with the SUV characteristic. Neither is this one. This is nice. We are getting 2 exhaust tips at the back, and the actual diffuser is down here. It is not very visible, so overall I think this works the best. So this is without the diffuser and this is with the diffuser. What I really like is the 2 exhaust tips at the back. The nice oval shaped. It really goes well with the overall personality of the off-road machine that we have. Now these are some custom rear bumper options. They are good. However, I would prefer a very subtle look, so the factory ones are the best. We have 2 options in tail lights. One is the stock setup and these are the blackened ones. I think the stock ones are good, so we don't get to see the 3 color in today's cars. This I really like. It looks very 80s, so I'll just keep this one. I know we have selected the blackened headlights, but for tail lights I prefer this look. Yes, we do want tail light covers. We will have it in chrome. Nice. Racing stripe, no, not for this one. Now we have some two-tone paint options. This is the first one and this is the second one. So this is nice. However, I'm thinking, so this would have looked really nice on a Hilux. However, since we already have a rear shell which we can paint differently and keep rest of the body in a different color, I think we don't need these two-tone paint jobs. In terms of window decals, let's try some options. Yep, this is looking nice. Now these are some decals. We want a very subtle decal. So what I really like is the Toyota signature decals. Let's see if we have, oh yes, we have some options in them. So this is something that will look very authentic to the Toyota of 80s and 90s. This one. This is really nice. Now let's come to the colors. So let's see what we can do with the overall exterior color. glossy color will also look very metallic and give it the tough look. We have black. Black also looks good on this one. This one is also looking really nice. This is an interesting color. But I think the silver metallic is the one I want to go with. Let's adjust the grill to chrome again. We want the mirrors in chrome as well. Now coming to the rear shell, it has to be slightly darker than the body color so that it will stand out. Let's have a slightly darker shade of this gray color. This is good. So I think we are pretty much done with our modifications. Let's check if we want to do something else. Yeah, rear bumper. Let's have it in chrome as well. Yep, I'm pretty happy with this one. Now let's listen to the engine once. So now let's look at the parts that we have used and how much they cost. So we have total 18 different parts that we have upgraded, and the total is $4,676. So over $4,000 of modifications we have done, and as we can see, this is how the 4Runner looks now. I think it is just the way I wanted. It is subtle, not too flashy. It is slightly modern, and overall it preserves the characteristics and personality of the original car.